This is what I'm talking about. This is what we've been waiting all this time for. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today we are fishing back at BK Fisheries. We've been here before. We've had some perch out of here. We've had some carp out of here. Today I am going to target some larger carp, hopefully. I've got my 2 rods out, both on boilies. I've got one, I think you see, just down here into the margin. I've got one a little bit further out that way. So we'll see what today brings. Yeah, method feeding. We're method feeding, we're on the boilie. I've also got a bit of fake corn on there as well, a pink one to attract whatever may be living below those waters. Carp's what we're after. If we get a bream, a big one, perch would be nice, but I'm not really specifically fishing for those. Yeah, we'll see what today brings and stay tuned. So our bait of choice today, we've got CC Moore's 18mm boilies. I believe it's the live system ones. Those ones today. And we're also using the Sonubaits Salted Caramel ground bait, our method feeder. So hopefully that combo will work very nicely and we'll see what we can produce out of this gorgeous lake. So once again, joined by my PIC, my partner in crime,
Yo.
Mr. Keith,
Hello.
aka KDT Fishing.
The one and only.
The one and only. Keith, why don't you tell everybody how you're fishing today?
How am I fishing? Well, I've got rods,
Yeah.
line and a hook. I put some bait on the end and plopped it in the water. Done. No, serious. On a serious note, I'm doing a bait off. So I do a series, the official series. If there's anyone else doing this, it's a copy of me. And it's the battle of the baits, basically. I called it the bait off originally, which was I wanted to see if there was a science behind what baits I was using. So you get to a water, you've never fished it before, and you're like, shall I use bright pink? Shall I use white? Shall I use bright orange? Well, I wanted to see if there was differences in weather, where you're fishing, the swim, you know, if there was a difference on the date or the conditions. And so far, I'm not really getting anywhere in a sense of flavour, but definitely colours. Because whites have been really good, and like this sort of colour has been really good.
Get it out. Funny enough, that's similar to what I'm on.
So that I used a similar colour to start this series off, and it was from Rod Hutchinson. And it did well for so long, but then white took over, and white's dominating recently. So I've gone against white with other different colours and flavours, but then I've come back to this sort of flavour, which is which is CC Pro Stim liver, and just see if this also makes a difference again, because white's been beating all the others. So let's try that colour / flavour again, a sort of meaty, fishy flavour. Yeah. So if you want to check it out, KDT Fishing, place to be other than amateur angling.
Don't plug yourself on my channel.
You've already mentioned me.
Yeah, I'm the plugger. You're not the plugger.
I'll plug you in a minute.
Wow. So today's goal was to target specifically carp. However, Keith has informed me that he has got prawns with him, which now leads me to think that I might swing my rod out around that side into the margin down there where it's quite reedy and go for some big perch. So this lake in particular has perch up to 5.2 pounds but possibly bigger as well. Last time we were here, we did get that perch out ourselves, which came at 1 point something, but we think the scales were a little bit broken. So it's probably about, what, that last one I had, what, 2 pounds? Talking to Keith.
Just over 2.
Probably just over 2 pounds, but unfortunately we cannot confirm. But you can go back and watch that video and decide yourself how big you think it was. But yeah, there is a chance in a bit I will get out there and go for perch as well as carp. Keith,
Yeah,
it's a good job we're not doing battle on the bank today,
it is.
because the only battle we are having right now is with our thoughts, with our mental state,
And fry.
and fry. There is so much fry, ruds, roach right in front of our pegs, but we don't want them. What do we want, Keith?
Carps.
Carps.
The moment you dangle your boilie in the water, they're straight on it.
Just clarification, the noise again, just so people know. That is the sound
Like a
of
machine
rud
gun.
and roach, fry.
Like pecking away.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I'll try and get a clip of it, but
They might be crossed between piranhas because they're chewing my boilie right up.
not mine. I'm on 2 wafters. I got one out there. I got one out there.
Yeah.
All I've had is a, and this one down here has been going a little bit mad, but it's just,
Well, I'm glad it's out there and not in here.
I wouldn't be catching much in it,
You
would we?
won't be catching anything.
Catch anything in there.
Birds, maybe.
So this is kind of just a gap filler, this conversation, because there sure as I ain't any fish to catch.
This is better content.
But this is better content. What I might do is fill my net, my landing net, with some bait.
With me in it.
With, with some bait, with some ground bait,
Yeah.
and just see what caught 'em.
Yeah.
Does that count? Does that count as fishing?
Well, technically, yeah.
Or is it netting?
It's catching. You caught.
There you go. We'll see if that works in a bit. But yeah, I'm going to give it, what's time now? Time now is 11:56. Give it 4 more minutes and then I'm going to swap onto a prawn.
I tell you what, it's good job we didn't use annual leave days for this.
I'm so glad we didn't use annual day
It's
leave.
compassionate
Annual.
leave now. Because we are sad.
We're sad that we're not catching anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm going to swap over to some prawn in a minute, Keith.
Prawns.
Prawns.
Yeah.
Touch my tip. Touch my tip. Nice. And then we'll see if we can get some perch in the swim. Because I'm sick and tired of everything else in the swim that's not carp or a perch. I'll take a bream at this point.
Yeah,
that's,
I would.
That's the seriousness of the
Yeah.
situation.
Would be a sign at least of
Yeah.
some bigger fish.
Stay tuned.
See what happens next.
Fish are coming. So here we go then. Ground bait on. We've got a prawn on. And we are going to go out over here, round that corner, and see if we can't attract some perch. The only reason I'm going that way is because this side has been fed up so much that all the roach, rudd, fry, skimmers are all down there. So we'll go try around there, see if we can't find something nicer. This is what I'm having to contend with. All these little fucks everywhere. How many can we catch in the net? Freeing it. Free fishing. Netting.
Ready?
Yeah, go for it.
3, 2, 1.
None?
We still can't catch.
When in doubt, drop your method feeder off your hook. That's why I always find it helps. Desperate times, desperate measures. Method feeder still, way smaller hook. Any fish will do. Yes! Yes, baby. It's finally happened. It's the first fish of the day. I'm stuck in a tree. Yes, Keith. This is what I'm talking about. This is what we've been waiting all this time for. Just as I'm setting up the other rig. Oh yeah, baby. That is what swapping over the hooks can do. Well, it might be small, but there it is. Fish number one. It's not a blank day. We survived. God, the slime on it though, Jesus. Oh, look at this. Already another monster fish ready to play. If that doesn't scream absolute whopping great big carp, I don't know what does. Tell you what it screams, tiny little fish. 2 for 2? Ah, not to be. I'm just going to use, it's not, maybe not necessary, but.
Well, yeah, I love them when they start getting bacon, absolutely.
We'll take that one. That's not bad.
Yeah, no.
In terms of roach go, well, in terms of little roachy roos, he ain't bad. Not the carp we came for, but a good fish nonetheless. Beautiful colour to it, nice size. We'll get it back in with his mates who've all been sat around my peg all bloody morning. This rod, that is in, he's out over here. Out over here somewhere. Can't remember where, because I cast it out, that one went off. So it's out there, he's got a prawn on it, a little bit of ground bait just to entice fish in. And we'll see what that one does. But 2 small fish, I mean, it beats not catching anything, I suppose. How you doing over there, Keith? No fish for Keith, bless him. Wow, been a wild few moments. My prawn that I'm now recasting just kind of screamed off a second ago. And then I missed it, unfortunately. Just when I struck it, there was something on it, but it came off. And as I've just set up and to go back in, Keith's line's just gone. And he unfortunately has also missed it. So all in all, not a great 5 minutes for us both. But it means they are becoming active, which is nice. That was fairly disappointing.
It was. I mean, it was better than work, but it would have been nice to have caught.
Yeah, I had the two rod out, which I kind of did on purpose, just so there was some fish on the bank, which is nice. And weirdly, I put the prawn out toward the open water, and what, 4, 5 times?
Yeah,
that thing's ran, it screamed off, and every time I've hit it, just nothing there
Like
at all.
swam, but it ran.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Very weird. It's not going to put me off coming back again. I do like this lake.
It's a nice lake.
It's a hard lake,
Very nice.
but it is very nice. So
There's a guy just came around to see us called Jake, and he had one about 2 hours ago, and very nice fish, about 18 pound.
yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
And so they are in here, just not in our swims today.
Yeah, no.
So yeah, that is our day. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. There was fish on the bank, just not for him. If you haven't already, like us, yeah, KDT as well,
Yeah.
amateur angler, give it a like.
Subscribe.
To the channel if you haven't. Comment below where we should go, maybe. We're in Cornwall. We could go to Devon.
We could.
We could. We
Yeah.
can venture out. So let us know where you think we could go next.
Suggestions below.
Suggestions below. And a part of me thinking maybe we just hit another commercial thing. Just to, don't have to be big, but just a few carp. Let's just get the momentum going. Yeah, get the momentum going. Maybe.
Oh, this is what a carp feels like.
Hang on, mate. Maybe a battle on the bank.
Maybe about on the bank.
Round 2.
Yeah, round 2.
Round 2. So
Subscribe to see what happens next.
stay tuned. Oh.